Up next on MOTV Forecast, a look back at Laura. Images of Laura's aftermath show how hard western Louisiana was hit by the Category 4 hurricane. Also up next, we're tracking your severe weather threat. Find out where and when severe storms will roll through. And the tropics stay active. The latest on 2 tropical waves we're tracking in the tropical Atlantic. That's all right here, right now on MOTV Forecast. And welcome into MOTV Forecast. I'm meteorology student Riley Winch, and we have a lot to talk about today, including the aftermath from Hurricane Laura. So let's start off by taking a look at Holly Beach, Louisiana, one of the places hit hardest by the storm surge and the impacts from Hurricane Laura. And we can see a lot of homes wiped off their foundations, and a lot more damaged, some beyond repair. Some may have to be knocked down due to how damaged they are. But regardless, a very, very hard hit area by the storm surge. And here's somewhere we had onshore winds for the majority of the landfall. And when you get a Category 4 storm, this is not surprising damage to be seen. Now, let's also take a look here at the latest for Hurricane Laura and its aftermath, and we can see 10 people have died due to the storm, 5 of which being from carbon monoxide poisoning, 4 from falling trees, and 1 drowned in a boating incident. Now, up to $12 billion of damage is expected from this storm, and nearly 910,000 are without power in Louisiana, Texas, Mississippi, and Arkansas. And we also saw a chemical plant near Lake Charles catch fire after the storm. So some significant damage there, that is for sure. Now, that's what we have seen with Laura. And Laura, where it is right now, we can see that we have some severe weather that has been incorporated with the remnants of Laura, pretty much merging with a cold front right now. And we can see through overnight today, where we're expecting the worst of some severe storms will be in portions of the Midwest, and all the way places from Kirksville essentially to Buffalo is where you can be seeing these storms, and this evening into tonight. And if we take a look at the timing for this storm, we can see that we're going to be seeing a line of storms move through in the overnight, early morning hours, and it's going to be a quick hit. They're going to be moving pretty quickly here through portions of areas like Michigan, Detroit, down through Columbus. We're going to be seeing as we get towards the daylight hours with the severe weather here. Now, if we take a look at where we're expecting these storms for tomorrow, we expect the severe storms pretty much to stretch from northern portions of Southern Carolina or South Carolina and all the way up to the New Jersey, New York City area. And if we take a look at the timing for storms as we head into our day tomorrow, we can see that tomorrow morning we're going to be having these storms move through the mid-Atlantic regions, Washington around the noon and early afternoon hours before everything clears out by tomorrow. At sunset, everything should be cleared out, but we do have some places in our forecast that are under the threat for some storms, and we can see that here with Flanders, New Jersey's 5-day forecast. So up in Flanders today into tonight, you're going to be seeing some scattered storms and high temperature today in the 80s. Not expecting that for the rest of the next 5 days. If we head into tomorrow, we see thunderstorms with a high only in the mid to upper 70s. And these are the storms that could be severe at times. So do be prepared to get inside in case a severe thunderstorm warning is issued. And as we head into your Sunday and Monday, should be staying dry, temperatures in the mid-70s, but on Tuesday, expect the possibility for some showers to be moving in to the area. Now, Hebron, Maryland, we can see thunderstorms today into tonight and into tomorrow. Should be keeping cool temperatures a little bit cooler, as we are going to have a cold front moving through, and that is going to cause not cool temperatures, but at least temperatures in the low to mid 80s as we head throughout early next week. Now, rainfall forecast. We're going to get a lot of rain from these storms, especially in portions of Virginia, Kentucky, and West Virginia, where we could be seeing about 1 to 2 inches of rain. Detroit could be seeing 2 to 3 inches of rain, and a lot of that could be coming with tonight's storms. Now, you get farther up to the northeast, places like New York City, only expecting about 1 inch of rain, but it's all going to be falling pretty fast. So, I mean, not expecting too much in terms of flooding, but do be prepared for some rainfall as we head throughout the day tomorrow. Now, we do want to switch gears here to the tropics. We do have 2 areas of interest in the Atlantic, one in the yellow, which is farther to the west, and one in the orange, which is farther to the east. Now, the one in yellow has about a 20% chance of, or 30% chance rather, of tropical development over the next 5 days in that yellow shaded region. And the orange one has a 40% chance of development over the next 5 days as well. The next storm name we have on the list will be Nana, and we can see they're moving west. So we're having some blocking highs that will continue to move them west, which is not good news for islands in the Caribbean or even parts of Central America and up at home in the United States. So we do need to keep an eye out for these storms. A long time to track these as they make their way across the Atlantic, but still, this is kind of how Laura started out as well. So we really, especially during the peak of hurricane season, need to keep an eye on these. And if we take a look at the Atlantic satellite, we can see these storms. First one, not as much convection. The second one behind it is where we're seeing some of those cloud tops in the reds and whites there. So definitely something we have to look out for there. And somewhere down the line that may be impacted by one of these storms is somewhere like Arapahoe, Florida. Now, Arapahoe's 5-day forecast, we can see today we're staying dry into tonight's high temperature of 87 degrees, but the threat for storms persists as we have throughout the weekend and early next week. Tomorrow, expecting some thunderstorms, steady at times with a high of 86 degrees, and then a scattered chance as we head into early next week, and really seeing those temperatures around the mid to upper 80s throughout the week. So that's what we're seeing in Arapahoe, and then somewhere else like Seattle, Washington, in the Pacific Northwest, temperatures should be nice in the low to upper 70s depending on your day throughout the week, and not expecting any rain in the forecast. So with that, I do want to thank you guys so much for joining me here on MOTV Forecast. Next week, expect a start time around 1 p.m. Eastern rather than 5 p.m., which we have it this week. We're testing out new times with my fall schedule as I'm getting used to it. And I do hope you guys have a fantastic weekend ahead. Signing off, it's Riley Winch.